Well, I got to do mine as well, actually.
You guys are lucky I'm around to remind you about all this stuff. Governor?
Governor?
I had Andy cracking up last night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 360. Obviously, Chris didn't hear what I just said, but that's all right. I'm used to it. Anyway, thank you for being here. Here it is, the 26th of April. I can't believe it's April. I keep saying April. I never know what month it is. 26th of April. Thank you for being here. Like I said, we're going to talk about some pretty cool stuff. You probably have an idea already. I'm going to turn it over to Red real quick to make sure my YouTube channel's A-OK, and I'll be right back.
Thank you very much, Marty. Good to see you, Chris. Hello, Marty. My favourite two people in Onpassive. How you doing? Nice to be here on another 360. Talk about the train has left the station. We are now rumbling down those tracks at high speed, aren't we, really? We had a little detour to pick up a few more passengers, reset the clock, and off we go again. Very, very exciting where we are at the moment in Onpassive. The journey just gets better and better, really, doesn't it, at the end of the day? I mean, we are absolutely fired up, excited, not sleeping, because we have COMMENT in our back office. This is what we're going to be concentrating on today to help you guys not only to do a bit of navigation and what to look out for, but also how to restart that 14-day trial. That's it for me. I'll be back round in a moment. Over to you, Chris.
Thank you, Red. Thank you, Marty. It's great seeing you guys as normal. It's not like I just didn't see you 10 minutes ago, but I love spending time with you guys. Let me real quick do the birthday so I get that out of the way. It's only 3. Mary Marie Arcos, happy birthday. Natish Kumar, happy birthday. And David Keys, happy birthday. I am still very, very excited. We're going to talk a little about some of the things today. And then at 1 o'clock, we're going to be doing another COMMENT to try to teach people. We would like to get 500 people on there. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. Marty DeGarmo, when you're ready, raise your thumbs up. And all right, it's all yours, brother.
All right, then. Look, we're going to talk a little bit about COMMENT, obviously. Today at 1 o'clock, we have one set up for the first 500 people that show up, and we're going to have some fun. That's what it's there for, to figure it out how it works. Nobody's an expert, but we're all learning. One thing I do want to tell you, if you click on the link and you are not logged in, it's okay. It will take you to the login page. You log in and you'll go right to the webinar, okay? It's not a big deal. Now, I'm going to say what I can remember, and what I forget, they can pick up. Once you get there and you click on the link, you might get a thing that says redirect, and if nothing happens, one is I didn't start the webinar yet, or you have a pop-up blocker. Now, to do your pop-up blocker, you have an hour to go to Google and figure out how to get rid of it, depending on what browser you have and what device you use. For me, it popped up in the corner. It said pop-up blocker. Do you want to take it off? Yes. Right after that, went right to the COMMENT webinar. Okay. When you get to the COMMENT webinar, I believe it will hold 17 people on the panel. I don't know what it's going to. I know he's going to increase it. We can swap people back and forth. It doesn't matter. We want to see if we can get to 500. It's set up for 90 minutes, obviously. It's a lot of fun. We did it yesterday for an hour and a half. And when it got to an hour and a half, it asked me, do you want to keep going? And I said, no, because I wanted to see if it would set up automatically. And yes, it does. It sets you up right at 90 minutes. But anyway, if you want to be there, get there early. Hopefully we can get 500 people in. I don't know. We'll see. It's getting better every day and faster every day. So I'm going to turn it over to Red, but that's all I have right now.
You caught me there, Marty. I was doing something else.
I'm sorry.
Normally it goes on for a little bit longer than that, but hey, it doesn't matter. I'm here now. So Marty's talking about the pop-up blocker. If you haven't got a pop-up blocker installed and you're still getting that redirect, then it is on your browser. Okay, and you can sort this out very, very easily. When you go to your browser, in the part where you put the URL at the top, okay, if you look to the right, you normally have icons on the right hand side. One might say save the page, favorite, bookmark this, etc. That's where it's going to be, okay, for your pop-up blocker. Okay, it'll be one of those arrows or icons at the top there. If you click one of those, and you can disable it for a period of time, or it will say allow this URL, and then you are off and running, and you won't get those again. So that's a little tip for you as far as that is concerned. Now, we said to you that we are going to help you as far as OConnect is concerned. The first thing you need to do is reactivate your 14-day trial. Okay, that's the first thing you need to do. How do you do it again? Very, very easily. You log into your OES, your O-Founders ecosystem. You then click the marketplace icon. Okay, click the marketplace icon, scroll down, and you will see OConnect. Okay, it will say start the 14-day trial. You click yes, start the trial. Okay, and then it will start your OConnect trial. You then have to refresh, guys. Okay, so once you've started it, refresh that page, and you will see it drop into the desktop. No, not the desktop. The menu bar dashboard on the left hand side. You then click it, it will open up in a separate page, and then you can go exploring. My advice, you don't have to take it, but my advice is to do the orienteering, the tutorial. Okay, it's really worth doing it before you start guessing. Okay, I know you're eager, I know you want to get going, and you might know how things work. Do that tutorial, guys. It really will help you along your way as far as navigating, knowing where things are, etc. Please also remember, okay, everything is not going to be perfect today, the same as everything wasn't perfect yesterday. Is it working? Yes, it is. Is it perfect? Not quite yet, but the majority, 90%, 95% is all there, good to go. By the time we get 2 days, 3 days down the road, everything's going to be silky smooth. It's all going to be running. It's all going to work as we want it. And guess what's going to happen then? More things are going to be introduced onto OConnect to make it even better. All right. But for now, our jobs as founders, okay, is to test it. This is part of what we're here to do. This is why we have the free trial, because we are testing the system. Another one as well, which is Steve Brocklehurst has just managed to remind me, is that on certain devices, it will ask you to enable your microphone and camera when you get on screen. Normally, it's in the top left hand. Okay, that's where it's going to be. Okay, so wherever the top left hand is, up here somewhere. Okay, just allow that. Okay, and that will allow OConnect to access your camera and your audio. All right, not everybody's, but some that it will do that as well. This is all part and parcel of how we access OConnect. So as Marty said, we are going to be doing a tutorial trial run again for OConnect. We're going to be doing these regularly now, at least every day. There's lots of people doing them, and it is all there to help you not only orientate yourself with OConnect, but also to test all of the nice little wow features that it has for us. Remember, the more that you know about OConnect, the more knowledgeable you will be about it, which means that then anybody you invite to use OConnect, you will be able to help them in exactly the same manner. This is part of your business. This is one of the products of your business that you will be selling. The more you know about it, the more you know how to access it, get around things, where things are, what things do, is going to be beneficial to you in the long run. That's it for me. I'll be back round in a bit. Over to you, Chris.
How do you do that every single week? It's only 3 of us, Red. You know, I like busting your chains there. Guys, number one, very proud to be on here with my 2 favorite brothers in the whole world. A lot of things happened yesterday. It was very, very exciting. And I'm going to be honest to tell you, in a 12, 13-hour period, we got a lot done, and we got a lot of people trained on this. It's really easy. And what Red's saying, which is a great point, yesterday we couldn't figure out how do we delete a webinar. Today we came in, there was a little trash can, deletes the webinar. Every single day, something I think new is going to appear. It's just stabilizing into the system. It's kind of like if you know engines and oil. I use 100% synthetic oil in all my engines, whether it's my lawnmower, car, boat, whatever. Why? Because it's the best in the world. Onpassive has the best synthetic technology in the world, if I could say it that way. And right now, they just poured the synthetic Onpassive oil into our Onpassive engine. And what it does, it slowly gets into every nook and cranny and it makes everything perfect, and your motor runs perfect. That's what's happening right now. That synthetic oil is slowly going through the Onpassive system, which is all over the world. You like that wiggling, Red? All over the world, and it's going to pop up. And guess what? It's going to be every single day. It's going to sound a little quieter. It's going to be a lot faster because it's slick, and it's going to improve everything about your engine. A lot of things they're getting confused or they're getting upset. There's no reason to be confused or upset. We are going to be, like Red said, we're going to be doing a lot of our own tutorials. And I want to say I'm very proud of all the individuals who got out there last night and learned this on their own, start making their own connects. I was getting invitations all night long and this morning. Guys, I can't get on them all. I will try, but let me tell you this. What you're doing is the proper way. What you're doing is getting out to new people. So another hint from the old Chris Johnson. Make a post that you're going to do OConnect. In order to get into that OConnect, they need to have an O-mail. They need to sign up on your link. You send them a link, okay? It doesn't matter if it's 1 or 10 people. That's how they're going to get into OConnect. That's how you do it. They're not buying nothing. They're not stuck, or they're stuck with you forever now once they get on that link, but they'll be able actually to see the Onpassive 360. That's what I want you to do. I'm going to tell you this again, and I'm not trying to put anyone down. I don't care about webinars right now. What I care about is you going out and getting your business grown like crazy, getting new people involved. So start doing OConnects, advertise it for yourself, make a link, send these individuals your registration link, all right, your affiliate link, so they can get in and test the products, see the 3 free products, and get on the 14-day trial, because that's the only way they're going to get into OConnect. But that's what I'm excited about. I see a lot of people doing that. And I'm going to say I'm proud of you. This is what it's all about. If you're shy, remember this. It doesn't matter, because Onpassive is going to do all the work for you too. But those that are getting out and giving a little more percentage to push there, adding a little more synthetic oil to your own company, that's really what's going to get you to the next point faster. And that's really what you all want to do. But everything Red and Marty said, we're going to remind you constantly. The biggest thing I can tell you right now, Chrome for me, I use Safari and Chrome. On Safari, my background wasn't working so good and I couldn't get my volume. I went to Chrome, and what Red said, it pops up. You want video? Yes. You want sound? Yes. But remember this, you got to sometimes hit refresh a couple times to get that oil where it's really supposed to be. Once you hit refresh, it would happen with me yesterday. All of a sudden I hit refresh, my sound came on, my camera. Things were popping up like crazy. So remember to hit that refresh button, but don't get panicked. We're not going anywhere without you. We care about everybody, and we want to teach this to everybody. A lot of people say, Chris, I can't do this. I'll be honest. Yes, you can. If this ding dong can do it, anybody can do it. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Beautiful. I don't know about the synthetic oil thing. For that, I do not think you're going to get a car, but everything else, very, very good. Not 100% sure. A couple of things I wanted to bring up, like both these guys said. You know, for the last 3 years, 4 years, we went to Zoom, and a handful of people ran to Zoom, and everybody else watched. This is your Connect. Start it up. Run it. You're not going to break it. And the more you know about it, the better it will be when you slap something out there and you invite somebody in. Because even if there's a guide on how to use it, you know how men are. Like Red said, we should be looking at the guide. Just idiot? No, I went and just wung it. It'd be so much easier if you get in and read the guide. But if you know about what you're doing, it makes a big deal for people coming in. I don't care if it's family or friends or whatever. So the more you learn, the better. Go ahead, Red.
Okay. Yeah, I've just had, in fact, I've had multiple people today texting me about accessing OConnect on a mobile phone. Okay. Really important, guys. As it is at the moment, okay, we are advising you to use a laptop or desktop, okay, to access OConnect. If you remember, Ash said within a couple of weeks, we will have the mobile version of OConnect available. So if you know anything about technology and how it all works, the coding is completely different for mobile phones, and the way you have to squish it all into the one bit, so it's different coding, etc. So as it stands at the moment, will you be able to access OConnect to watch a webinar on it? Yes, you will. But as far as setting up a webinar on your mobile phone is concerned at the moment, can't see that happening right at this moment. They know about it, and it will something that will be coming in the future. We do recommend that you use a laptop or you use a desktop for this at the moment. Okay, so it's really important not to start going, oh, this is rubbish, it won't work on my mobile phone. Ash Mufareh actually said the mobile version will be coming in about a week's time. Okay, he actually set it out for us that this would be happening. So bear with us as far as the mobile versions are concerned. I know that many, many, many of you across the globe are reliant on your mobile phone. Hey, I built my Onpassive business for 3 years. In fact, probably just over 3 years, just by using a mobile phone. Marty remembers those days. You know, everything I did on my mobile phone. But in this instance, okay, you will need to do it on a desktop or a laptop. Now, one thing I've just checked to make sure to see if it is there yet, and it isn't. You will be seeing, okay, the user manual of OConnect dropping into that area underneath the profile drop down, where the documents are, okay, that you've signed. Underneath that, you've got, next to it, you've got user manual. And the user manual for OConnect will be dropping in there when it is ready. So keep an eye out for that. But for now, we do recommend that you use the tutorial guide that it is there in OConnect itself to orientate yourself. That's it for me. Back to you, Marty.
Yeah, thanks, Red. The other thing I wanted to tell you, as far as the links go for right now, the only link that I would use is the link at the top that we were told about, like when you did your NDA. It's called an affiliate link. It's actually an affiliate registration link. But don't just send that out by itself, because people won't know what it means. If they already know what they're doing and they're waiting to sign up, give it to them. It's not a problem. If you're giving it to somebody new, you got to give them information, like either trim or whatever it is you want them to sign up for free, then give it to them. It's not a big deal. One more thing I wanted to bring up, and I got this from support. There's a handful of people, and I mean a handful, maybe 10 or 15, 20 that I know of, I think, that can't get, when they go to the mail and they click it, it loops, and then it comes on, and then it kicks out. Goes right back to the desktop. they want you to try clean your history, your cookies, and a hard reboot. Now, on your device, just look it up on Google, hard reboot, how to do it. Tell you what buttons to hold down, and you do it. Now, if that doesn't work, another thing that they want you to try for right now, doesn't mean this isn't going to be fixed. I'm just telling you what they said, is try to go on a browser in incognito. They seem to think that that will work for you right now. Anyway, try all that, because I didn't have it either. But for me, lucky enough, I just did what I just said, and I have it, no problem. So if you still have a problem, anybody that contacted Chris or myself, come right back to us and say, I did that, it's still not working, or I did it, it is working. I like to hear good news too, okay? So, in fact, I'd rather hear good news. The other thing is my links, I've tried them, I've tested them. I would not use those right now. I thought by looking at them, they're not coded. It didn't mean they weren't coded to me, because it could be a ghost code, right, where you don't see it. But it didn't, when I did a dummy account, it didn't come back to me. So right now, my links, I wouldn't touch them. And it makes sense, because I would think that something like that will be kicked in once we go commercial with OConnect. Somewhere around that time, I think everything will go live, and or whatever can go live will go live. But like I said, we're keep trying what you're doing, keep looking around. Don't just ask. This is your business. Go try it. It's not going to hurt you. Get on as many of these OConnects as you can. Learn what you can. Look, every time I go on, I learn something new. You know, yesterday I'm doing it, and everybody's expecting all of us to know 100%. Well, we just got it yesterday too. Yeah. I mean, we're just messing with it. So have fun, do it. We got a couple of weeks. Everybody's asking, when's the 2? It doesn't matter. It was whatever day you signed it in, that's your 2 weeks, whatever you initiated. So yesterday, today, whatever, but go use it. I mean, it's a lot of fun. We're going to do it today at 1 o'clock. Go in the back office. You'll see it in the back office webinars, and we set one up. If we could fill it to 500, that would be fantastic. Anyway, that's all I have.
One more thing. Oh, Red, go ahead first, brother. You want me to go first? Okay, I'll real quick. And I want to remind everyone, we still have a lot of people that have not registered into their OES yet. And we also have, each one of us also has people or persons that didn't register, but they signed up for OConnect. You have to register. That makes you a customer. So what you need to do is check that, is click your profile in your OES. And when the drop down comes down, if you see delete account, that means you're a customer. Delete that account and do it all over again. If you need help with that, text me, call me, and I will help you out. It takes 5 seconds to do. Red, that's all I got. Thank you, brother.
Okay, going on the back of what you've just said as well, if you are a person who has many people or people in your organization, you can help doing exactly what Chris is saying here by going to my users, okay, and then you can export as a Excel document, okay, your users. When you open that, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of it, okay, it will tell you not only the people who have not migrated successfully, because it will say not registered, okay, but it will also show you if they have activated their 14-day free trial of OConnect. You'll have OConnect to it. What a great way of knowing not only if that person is active because they've activated their OConnect, but it also has the email on the spreadsheet next to it. Guess what? Copy that email, got the person's name there, send them an email and just say, hey, Joe Blogs, I noticed that you've signed up for your 14-day free trial, but did you know you are only showing as a user underneath me, and your account, you have not migrated your account successfully. Many of us here have done tutorials, videos, whatever. Marty's done an excellent one of how to navigate correctly. Send that within the email. Just say, this is how you do it correctly. Boom, job's done. Last thing I'm going to say is this thing here on my head, my brand new hat. A massive thank you once again to Lynn Nakamoto and Rob Gorman for sending it all the way over the pond to good old Blighty for me to wear. I absolutely love it. Look at it. big heart in the middle. That's the Onpassive heart. That's it for me. Back to you, Marty.
Chris got one, but he can't wear it in public. I'm just kidding. I'm still messing with you, Chris. Hey, one more thing I want to say. I have posted a video about unclaimed accounts, like Red just said. We're reminding each other of stuff. Here's what I want you to do. All I can see is my front line. All Red can see is his front line. Same with everybody else. If you get that, share it with your front line and tell them, share this with your front line and tell them, share this with your front line, because if we get this migrated down, we could bring in, and I'm not kidding, hundreds, if not thousands of more people that think they're in and they're not in. Because there's a lot, there's not a lot in comparison. There's a few people that are in and they don't know it, but they're a customer. They're not a founder. So I'm going to post that again. It's going to go to all the YouTube channels. Take it, look at the list. If you write that email that's on that thing, you'll automatically get sent the list. You'll get sent how to migrate. You'll get sent how to check if you migrated correctly. And as a bonus, it's not a bonus, I just put it on there, how to create a QR code. I'm not charging you anything for it. I decided just to be a good guy. But anyway, so please, what you get, don't assume people under you are getting it, because only people I can talk to, unless they come here, is my front line. Same with everybody else. So you move it down and tell them the same thing. Hey, give this to your front line. That's all you got to do. If everybody does that, we will get a smoking amount of people. So I just wanted to add that to it. That's all I got. I'm going to say goodbye if everybody's good.
Wait, let's clarify that. We don't charge anyone, just for giggles here, we don't charge anyone for help or information. Marty DeGarmo has gone out of his way to help thousands, if not a million people with videos to help people out. So, but we don't charge anybody, just for the naysayers out there who will take that and run with it. So we don't. I love you guys.
For the naysayers out there, here's what I want to tell you. Okay, that's all I have. Anyway, anyway, we're going to go. Love y'all. Hey, we got about a half hour. We're going to try that webinar. Listen, we're doing this for the first time. Come see us, and we'll switch people back and forth. That's okay. I don't have to stay on the panel. I'm fine. Anyway, see y'all, and thank you for coming.
Bye.